Welcome back, it's me, Lou. Today will be a very different kind of video. Okay, so what we have in front of me, I've actually showed this once before. This is the 89 Batmobile, produced by Kenner in their Dark Knight collection. So this is actually the second copy of the toy that I've acquired. A couple of weeks ago, I reviewed this on my channel, and as luck would have it, I came across another one in the wild at a local collectible toy store, and I got this for only $5, which is insane. If you've been hunting these things down on the secondary market, they go for a pretty penny, even if they're broken or incomplete. So I don't know, I'm not sure if it was a stroke of luck or what, but for me to obtain this for only $5 just blew my mind. Now, I was at my local collectible toy store, and then they have this bin where it's just filled with junk toys. You know, it's filled with like broken vehicles, like broken X-Wings, broken TIE Fighters, broken Batmobiles. And then as I was kind of like walking past that bin, I noticed this Batmobile upside down, and I'm like, I think I know what that is. I think that's the Batmobile. I grabbed it, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, why is this in the $5 bin? And I talked to the owner of the shop. I'm like, hey, I found this in the $5 bin. And he's like, yeah, it's missing a fin. So the only reason why this was in the $5 bin is because it was missing a fin. And here's the fin that it came with. So I'm like, it's only missing a fin. I'm like, okay, this thing is sold. I'm leaving the store with this. And I didn't say a word. I'm like, you know what? I gotta get this, and I did. And as soon as I got it, my first thing was I'm gonna see if I can find a replacement fin on eBay. And not to my surprise, very hard item to come across, and I couldn't find any sellers that had the missing fin that I was looking for. And the last, I think, sold auction on eBay for one of these Batmobile fins went for, I think, maybe like around $30 or $40, which is insane. So I'm like, you know, this thing's nice, even though it's a little beat up and scratched up and it's missing a fin. I might be able to figure out a way to, make some makeshift fins of my own. So what I did was I took the fin off, and then I grabbed a piece of craft foam. This is something you find like at a Hobby Lobby or, any craft or art supply store. It's black foam, very easy to cut, very flexible. And I took the one fin I did have and used it as a template, and I just traced it out and cut out two new fins. And if you didn't know any better, from a distance, this thing looks pretty decent. It's only upon closer inspection will you realize that this isn't the actual fin. Right now, these are just kind of like substitutes until I can find, a legit fin for a reasonable price. So right now I'm missing the fin that goes on the left side. But if you're standing 3 feet away, it's a nice display piece, and you're not going to really know any better. So let's take a look at this real quick, even though I did review this some weeks ago. So what we have here is the Kenner Batmobile from the 1989 film. Previously, in the year 1989, Toy Biz actually had their own rendition of this. But when Kenner acquired the license, I think in 1990, they made the 89 Batmobile part of their Dark Knight collection. This one is much more superior than the Toy Biz one. It's a lot more accurate to its details. As you can see, this saw a lot of play use from the previous owner. It's a lot of scratches. The canopy here was actually cracked right there, but I managed to glue it with plastic cement and super glue. If you open it up, the dashboard is blank, and the sticker kind of flaked off. I still kept it in case I decide to either make a reproduction or, attempt to put it back on. But all the play functionality is still here. I took this thing apart and gave it a nice scrub down with some detergent. All right, so the one play feature is you press one of these buttons here, and then the exhaust comes out. And then when you rotate the wheels, this thing here kind of spins around. In addition to the canopy opening, which we see right here, you can fit one figure inside of it. And I do have a Kenner Dark Knight Collection Batman on hand. and then you get to slide them inside. It's a nice cozy fit. So there we go. We have the Dark Knight Collection Kenner Batman inside of the Batmobile. And let's see. I'm having some difficulty trying to get him in all the way. There we go. Just give me a moment. Let me adjust his arms. There we go. So there he is. He's inside. And then the other play feature, you can flip these around, revealing the machine guns. And it's on both sides of the hood. Pretty cool. And then lastly, if you press this button up here, it shoots out the turbine missile. So I consider myself incredibly lucky to have found this for only $5. Currently, Spin Master has one for the new Flash movie, and I reviewed it on my channel as well. That's an excellent toy. It's a great value at the price. I want to say it's maybe, I think it's $35 maybe. It comes with 2 figures, comes with the Flash and Batman, and you get a Batmobile. It's really well done, the Spin Master version. But if you grew up in the 90s, you know, this probably has a very special place in your heart. And I consider myself incredibly lucky to have only found this for only $5. You know, for me, it's awesome. In the meantime, you know, these proxy fins will have to do. Like I said, you know, if you didn't know any better, you're not going to really pay much attention to this. And from a distance, it looks pretty decent, you know. But I still really want to get another legit fin. It's just that these are really hard to come across on eBay, and they're pretty expensive. So, all right, so I just wanted to share this with you. So if you're ever at like a flea market or a toy shop, you know, just look through the junk bins. You'll never know what treasures you'll find. You know, I consider myself really lucky because I know a lot of people are on the hunt for the '89 Batmobile, whether it's the original Kenner one or the updated Spin Master one. Or, you know, there's even the crazy 6-inch scale McFarlane one, which I still have to obtain. All right, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.